And welcome back to another episode of the Apple Daddy's Toy Box. Today we got a special treat for you. It's an oldie but a goodie, but we're gonna dive right into this Strike Witches Figma. This is number 142 in the Figma line. Just got it in the mail a couple days ago, so I have been anxious to open it. So yeah, enough said, let's get open. So here it is, guys, again, the 142 Figma Strike Witches. And this one is Sanya v. Litvyak. I think you pronounced that right. But, yeah, this is pretty cool. I actually just watched the movie of this anime. I'd never really heard about it, but again, it looked really cool. So I checked it out. Pretty cool anime. I want to say, you know, I don't watch a lot of anime, but I'm not really surprised about this, but damn, they show a lot of butt. There's so many, like, butt shots of these characters. It's ridiculous. It's kind of unnecessary, in my opinion. But that's just me. I mean, I guess if you're into that sort of thing, more power to you, but it's a little creepy for me. Because especially when some of these characters are like 14 years old. That's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that. We're enjoying a Figma. I got Sanya because she was probably one of the more conservative looking ones that I could find. There's a lot of them with like shorts on. I mean, that's fine or whatever, but I didn't really want to get one like that. I mainly got this one because she has this really cool looking rocket launcher. So, but that's pretty much it. She has these weird, her strike units. So we'll get into all that later. But yeah, I mean, if you're into this anime, I mean, I definitely, you know, if you're into a lot of anime, weird animes like that, I definitely recommend checking it out. But I mean, it was pretty good. It was pretty good what I saw of it. It just so much butt, too much. Anyway, but yeah, let's take a look at the box here. So as you can see on the front cover, we got the Strike Witches logo, and then we got your Figma number 142, all standard Max Factory jazz. On the other side, we got a silhouette of her, or not a silhouette, you know, an image of her. On the back, same standard Figma stuff. You got her different poses and all that. And showing all the different stuff you can do, all the Japanese mumbo jumbo at the bottom. And on the other side, just no profile picture, just straight up Figma. And then there's the top. Just so you can see, bottom exactly identical. So there you have it. You're roundabout the box. Let's cut her open and see what we got inside. All right, let's cut this puppy open. Yes, it's been a while since I got a Figma due to some constraints. I'm really excited to cut this open. It's been a while So let's dig in. So, like always, I got my trusty X-Acto knife here to very carefully cut that seal open. And again, for all you Cincinnati wrongs out there, all you closed box shenanigans, you might want to close your eyes. They're a little too delicate here. Let's just dig in. Alright. Boom, there goes the dynamite. And we're gonna go ahead and pull her out. Alright. There you go. All of her accessories and the Figma itself. Standard fare there. So let's go ahead and let's get a closer look at all the different pieces here. And as always, we like to open this up with a little bit of delicacy here, just so we don't lose any parts. Of course, I have a flat table, but some of you might not have a flat table to open this stuff on, so just be careful because this does come with a ton of extra plastic, as you can see here. We have two different plates. We have all of her strike units over here, and the rocket launcher and whatnot, and then there's the figure itself, standard Figma fare. You got your base at the bottom. We'll go on all that in a minute. And then over here, this little doodad down here, you got your rocket launchers, or rocket effects, and her communicator effects there. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Open. Oh yeah. Oh, see, stuff goes. It'll run all over. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Gotta get close. Oh yeah, gotta bask in that bouquet there, man. Gotta get that fresh plastic smell. So we got all of her different accessories here, and then of course, and last but not least, the figure itself. So let's get a better look at her. See what we got in store for you today. And there you have it, guys. There she is, unboxed. Just the figure itself. So we're going to go ahead, take a look at the articulation here, and see what kind of crazy poses we can get. At least, seeing what she has. So, you know, pretty much standard Figma stuff. You know, the quality, as always, is, you know, just immaculate. So, as you can see, there's the 360 view. There's her from behind. I like the way her coat looks. I like the detail there, and that little star detail. Again, very, very clean. That's why I love Figmas. So yeah, I mean, again, pretty solid work here. As you can see, there's a closer view of her face, and her hair in front of her face there, and her tie. Lots of really cool details here. Paint job is really well done. Again, it's a Figma, so you know, you can't really go wrong. Like I said before, I've said in other videos, you really can't go wrong with these, because you know, especially if you're just like a toy kind of like enthusiast like myself. I mean, these are great toys to have because the quality is just immaculate. Very, very well done. Very nice. So no complaints there. So let's take a look at her articulation. So again, we have her side to side movement. We even got a little bit of a pop and lock action right there on the shoulder. If you mold it out, look, got plenty of movement of the elbow. So there we go. That's looking real nice. And there is the wrist. And of course, that does. Yeah, I can get it. Not too much, but yeah, again, it's a full 360 degree view there. And then there's the full 360 degree rotation in the shoulder. ab crunch. Very, very good. Yeah, ab crunch, back and forth, and full range of motion in the head. So, and of course, side to side, waist, side to side, legs. Very good there. And then let's see full range back, and that coat is made of like almost like a softer plastic, so like it's really nice because it doesn't get in the way of the movement at all. You know, so you're not gonna have any problems there, so that's awesome. And of course there's the ankle right there, and then I believe it goes a little bit of movement side to side there, a little stiff, so probably won't be doing that too often, but again, it's pretty solid quality here. So, you know, again, it's like I said before, it's Figma. So if you're a big fan of this anime, definitely check this out, because she's really cool. She's looking real good. And then of course the peg there, standard peg for the stand. So let's go ahead and take a look at what she's got, some of the extra plastic. Let's take a look. So guys, as you can see, she comes with a ton of extra plastic. Look at all that stuff. Dude, you're definitely getting your money's worth with this figure, because she comes with a ton of stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look here and see what she's got. So standard Figma, you know, fare. You got your extra extremities here, or extra faces, I should say. So we'll get a closer look at those. So obviously there's her regular face that's on her body already, which is more like just like a kind of like a docile look, very, very calm, kind of almost, you know, confused look. And then as you can see, we have her very mildly angry face, not a very lukewarm anger, a very, very lukewarm anger. Not a lot of passion there, but okay, it's alright. And then we got her closed eyes, like she's concentrating. So pretty standard stuff there. And then of course we also have her cat ears for when she goes into her witch mode. So that's pretty cool. So you, like any other Figma, you take the front bang parts of the hair off the head, and then you attach this back on. So, you know, pretty easy to do. And then we have her alternative legs, which are used for her strike units. They have the little nubs there that kind of act as a placeholder. Whoa, a little bit of bacon and eggs there. But you know, her skirt and all that. I mean, you know, if you have it at a certain angle, it doesn't look too bad. But get up close and whoa, you might get a peek of something you didn't see there before. But anyway, moving on. We have each of the rocket units here that kind of shoot out of her rocket launcher there. So those are really well done. I really like the way those are handled. I like the fact that the smoke stream on those is like, if you look closely, they're like glossy. Get a focus there. Yeah, they're glossy, but like then the paint there, very nice transition from glossy into a matte paint, kind of to even push that effect even further. So very nice detail there. Again, and that's across the board for all of them. And then of course here's the rocket launcher itself. Again, very standard, but very solid paint job. You know, details are very detailed. Yeah, and then that's where you, oh no, on this side, if you look closely, There are pegs. That's where we put the pegs in, so it looks like it's firing off. Very cool stuff there. Again, standard Figma bag rather. So you can put all this stuff in. I don't know if you can fit all that stuff in there. Honestly, the only other Figma I think I have that has probably about as much plastic, maybe even more, is the Black Rock shooter that I had. That's the only Figma that I had that has this much stuff in it. So this, and I got this one for a pretty good deal. So, you know, again, if you're a big fan of Figmas, definitely check this one out because you're getting a lot of stuff. It's a very good value. And it's cool stuff too. Like, it has a lot of really cool accessories to put on display. So really cool stuff there. But moving on, of course, you got your base pieces there. And then you've got your set of alternative hands. Pretty standard with any Figma you get. They're always going to come with an extra set of hands, just about. I have not come across a Figma that doesn't have them. And, you know, as you can see, there's different hands for holding things. There's pointer fingers. Then there's a closed fist. And then, like I said, there's one for open palm so she can hold the rocket launcher. So, and then that's not even counting the hands that are already on her body. So, pardon me there. Right, moving on, we have the strike units themselves. So again, very strong detail. I was kind of iffy about the way the strike units look when they're on. I thought, first time I saw them, I thought they kind of looked kind of stupid. Personally, I'm just being honest here. I thought, you know, Missiles for Legs was kind of dumb. But, like, you know, after watching the anime, it makes sense. And they're kind of cool, actually, after you see it in action, you know. But again, very nice detail here. Paint job, like I said, paint job across the board is always going to be immaculate with a Figma. So, again, cannot complain about that. And then moving on to the other parts, we have the two different propeller parts that will go like right here on the bottom base of the strike units. We have the stationary propeller, if you can see that. So pretty standard. I mean, it's a pretty standard effect there. And then what's really cool is the motion effect propeller that comes with as well. Again, this is done in the gloss, which is a really nice contrast to the matte paint finish that's already on it. And again, it has the wind streak effect, so really cool. I like how this was done. I mean, the only thing I can really say is that because it's glossy, depending on how you position it with lighting, sometimes it might look a little weird. I guess I could see. I might see that happening at some point, like maybe like this gloss on it, might lose the effect a little bit, but it's still, I think it still looks really good. So no complaints there. Not too dire. Still really good. And then last but not least, we have the communicator unit that goes around her head. This is like the effect when she's, you know, or when she's surveying or communicating back with the base. And the way this looks like it works, this goes around the back of her head. And if you look closely, there's little pegs there. I don't know if you can see it there, but there's little pegs, and I think these fit. I can get it in, like in the peg somehow, like that, and it goes around her head. You know, it's pretty easy to figure out. So again, a lot of really great accessories, especially if you're looking for a Figma that has a lot of complexity. This one is definitely right up your alley. It has a lot of stuff, a lot of different opportunities here for different poses. So really cool stuff. I'm really happy that I bought it. And of course, last but not least, I forgot to mention the instructions. But again, they're in Japanese, so unless you live in Japan and you can read it, cool on you. I cannot. So that doesn't mean no good. But we're gonna go ahead and move on, and we're gonna try out all these cool little knickknacks that it comes with, and take a look at some different poses. And there you guys have it. Yeah, pretty much awesome figure all around. I did notice as I was playing around with her and posing her, the rocket launcher can be pretty tricky to weigh. Sometimes her wrist doesn't always support holding the rocket up, so just be wary of that. That can be kind of frustrating to deal with. Other than that, I mean, I think that's the only gripe I have with it. I even, like, and kind of going back on the design of those rocket legs, like, seeing the pictures of it made it, I didn't grab me. The only thing that grabbed me, the reason why I bought it, was because of the rocket launcher was so cool. And she had regular legs, so I knew I could just give her a different pose if I wasn't happy with the way the legs turned out. But honestly, I actually like the rocket legs now. It's weird seeing them in person. It looks really cool, actually. So it kind of like I changed my mind on that. Like at first, it looked really kind of dumb, and in concept, it still kind of feels that way. But like seeing it in practice and seeing it like posed, it's really cool, actually. So I think I might just stick with it like that. It looks really cool. But yeah, that's my review of the Figma 142. The Sanya v. Litvyak, and that is from Strike Witches. So again, cool anime. If you're into that, just be warned. There are, at least in the movie, I don't know if the show's like this, so I would imagine it is. But because I haven't really watched a whole lot of the show, but when I watched the movie, there were a ton of just unnecessary butt scenes. I don't understand why. It was just zooming in right on a butt or a crotch or something like that. So if you have little kids who like to watch anime, it's not necessarily over the top scantily clad, like boobies flying everywhere, but it does zoom in on that kind of stuff. So you might want to avoid that. But other than that, I can't really say I have any complaints with this video. It's really cool. So, maybe I'll get another one. Who knows? Right now, this might be the one I stick with for the moment. But yeah. So that's all I got, really. So, yeah. So, guys, this has been another episode of the Apple Daddy's Toy Box. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The reason why I wanted to do a review of this particular Figma was I looked online trying to find some reviews. There were a couple, but there weren't a whole lot of reviews on there, so I figured I'd do my own take on it. Plus, it looked like a really cool figure, so why not add it to my collection? So, but I hope you enjoy it. As you can see, I have the scores scrolling down at the bottom, so definitely check those out. And be sure to listen to us on our podcast called The Stuff Podcast. We record every Thursday at the Heroes and Games in the Greater Columbus Convention Center, the best comic book shop in the world. So definitely check us out there. Also check out some of our other sponsors. And yeah, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and you can listen to us for free on iTunes and SoundCloud. So definitely give us a listen. Other than that, that's all I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Sorry if my energy is very low. I'm really tired. Had a long day. I'm always, that's my excuse all the time. I'm always tired. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.